Okay, so alignment looks pretty good, just sort of down the left. Maybe the feet are a tiny bit close to the shoulders and club, but doesn't matter too much. Just setting up just down the left side slightly, it's good. Let's check the takeaway. Okay, so you can see what I'm talking about. Nice and connected. The arms are not getting away from you, but the face is definitely open. Okay, so we know it's going to sit a little bit flat. We know that for the driver, that's fine. Okay, stay a little bit flat. Legs work really nice. Little bit inside leg work is fantastic. Okay, so that's just a little push fade basically, little power fade. Okay, so that's everything good with the driver. Okay, so we don't quite want the same moves with the irons. You can see the posture and distance from the ball already a bit better. Okay, so we're just going to make sure that we don't now rotate the face too much. This takeaway is a little bit outside. Keep an eye on that. Okay, and that face just rotating. Got it back online, which is fine. So arms are good here, but that face is just rotated too much. Okay, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. Set it really nicely, nice plane there. Great move. Great angle of attack. Leg work is good. Face just a hair open. Okay, so this one you rotated to get it square. Can you see? And then when you're rotating, that leg did go a little bit, eh? Okay, so you want to be able to rotate harder left with the legs, and then we not have to work the face so much. And it's all about that position. Face should be more square. So then it's all about that position there. Okay, we want the face square and more closed, and that'll fix everything that we need. Okay, rest, release, tempo, everything looking good. Okay, thanks for the round. So we can see from those videos, and it was obviously evident out there. Let's just start quickly with the short clubs. Getting closer to the ball, more over it, slightly more upright plane. Okay, definitely working. A lot of good stuff there. We can see there's still a little bit of face rotation though. So I'm going to work on the shorter clubs on really minimizing that face rotation. Okay, and then we don't miss it, little left, little right. Okay, so although it was all solid, and it's pretty much as solid as we've had it, a little bit inconsistent with the short clubs. Okay, some right, some left. Okay, then obviously a little bit right to left also just affects the carry distance slightly. You get about this sort of 10 meter dispersion with distance. So once we get it more consistent, okay, less face rotation, okay, then we can just turn through and get a little bit more consistent lateral dispersion, but also distance control. Okay, talking a high level though, I mean overall was really, really good, right? I'm just talking about tightening it up, right? Then let's just go to driver there for a second. So a lot of good stuff, obviously a really good score. Okay, we're happy with it, but really, I mean, it probably should have been under 80. Okay, a little bit of putting, we'll deal with that in a second, but driver as well, tactically, okay, we've been working on that little butter cut. Okay, also comes from being a little bit open, a little bit under the plane, which for the driver has been fine for us. And then I feel like, okay, got away with it a little bit on 14, okay, but then it started to, you know, it should have been in your mind, and then really soft 3-putt on 17, and then you stand on 18T, left to right wind, trouble on the right, okay, you just don't aim far enough left, you almost aim down the right half of the fairway when we try to hit cuts, and there was a left to right wind. Okay, so I'm not saying it was an alignment issue, okay, I think it was a tactical issue. I don't think you were dialed in on, I need to start the ball there and let it drift. You get what I'm saying? I think maybe in the past you've had too many left or low into those trees and you were just kind of pushed away without really going, okay, that's my target, that's my end target. A little bit of fatigue, maybe a bit of frustration with Joey and Matt being a bit all over the place. Maybe a little bit of pressure that you're on a really good score, especially that back nine. I think we were about 3 over at the time, 2 over at the time. So again, just didn't pick a disciplined target, go through a disciplined routine, think clearly and hit the right shot. Okay, obviously ended up making a double there. But again, still a good score, but yeah, could have been avoided so easily. Right, and then lastly putting, we did talk about it afterwards. Okay, just more pace control than anything. All right. I feel like it's not a tempo or strike thing. I feel like you're not reading the pace. You're caught up in the line and you're not reading the pace to go, okay, this is medium fast, or fast medium, or fast. Okay, or medium slow, slow medium slow. Okay, so we should have, at least for now, I know we haven't worked on this, but I want this is how I want you to think. We should have 7 different paces of pace. Okay, ranging from fast, fast, medium, medium, fast, medium, neutral, okay, to medium, slow, slow, medium, and then slow. Okay, and then give your putt a speed. Okay, tell yourself this is medium, slow, slow, medium, whatever. So you've got to hit it a bit more. Okay, then from there you've got to learn incrementally how that affects a 3-meter putt versus an 8-meter putt. Okay, but until you start doing it, you won't be able to adapt. Okay, so I think again it's more a case of a read thing. Okay, so read your speed into your putts. From there, your tempo, alignment, strike, stroke all look really, really good. Okay, your short putts were good as well. You hold out nicely. Some sort of 3 to 6 foot was really, really good. Okay, keep it up, my boy, and I will see you on Saturday.